They said New York fell off. Who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we went? What part of the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting. And the streets paper chase, supreme testing our patience. Now stop the presses. Listen up, this is not a lecture. More like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, couldn't with amoxicillin. I've been the illest, this ill kid, Operation Red. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap, turn your pages to 03. Chapter in YG's, pants is my code D. No iron team, homie, picture me solo. See what happened to Tony, what he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant, back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and they wasn't from Michigan. Y'all listening, y'all can hear a lyrical street. Narcotics, raw dens. Raps don't work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, see if they still Tennessee.
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Boys, nice shot.
Last game for the Hornets, the loss to Portland. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Cephalosha is up there with Anderson. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Curry in at the point. 4 on the shot clock. Green inside the three-point line. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And for Jimmy Butler, so much improvement over his young career, especially as a shooter. His rookie year, he shot just 18% from three. Last season, he shot 38% from there.
Now here's Curry. Here's Anderson. And the shot is long. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Getting back to Jimmy Butler's shooting, he looks fantastic with his form now. He's worked so much on his mechanics, as you know, Greg. So much dedication, and that hard work has really begun to pay off.
And you know what? Jimmy Butler should serve as an example for so many young players of what can be accomplished with the tremendous work ethic. I mean, this is the guy that shot the ball well from behind the arc, 83% from the free throw line. And you wonder, given this young man's fortitude, just how much higher those percentages go and how much better he can become.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Curry kicks to Cephalosha. Screen by Ibaka. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Cephalosha. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to Sacramento. Screen by Sanders. Clarkson kicks to Butler. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Screen by Ibaka. And here is Cephalosha. Just 5 on the clock. Ibaka sets the pick for Curry. And stolen by Butler. Ahead. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Charlotte trailing. Curry passes to Neal. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Screen by Ibaka. Left side Curry. Shoots off the screen. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Green, the screen. Clarkson with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Clock at 4. Here's Sanders. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one at the line is good. Sanders hits them both. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Curry kicks to Cephalosha. Screen by Ibaka. Neal dishes to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry. No good off the front iron.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Clarkson with the ball. Now the feed to Green. Elbow shot. Here's Sanders. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Now here's Curry. Butler with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Green, the pass to Butler. Kicks it to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Ibaka. And Neal kicks to Cephalosha. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Green with a screen on Curry. Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by Curry. Clarkson kicks to Butler. He feeds it to Green. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Curry. Anderson up top. High post try. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Before getting dinged up, Brian Anderson was rolling. I mean, over the first few seasons of his career, improved in efficiency in all areas. Then he had the back injury, and last season his shooting percentages really went south.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Mahinmi's checked in for Sanders. Flalo comes in for Gerald Green. And it's Exum in for Clarkson. Butler sets a screen for Exum. From deep, Green. Pulls up. Exum's shot is off. And getting back to Ryan Anderson, in 2012, he won the NBA's Most Improved Player Award. Then, in the summer of that year, he landed an enormous contract in a sign and trade.
Yeah, and that's the good Ryan Anderson. If he can stay healthy, he's a tremendous asset, and he's just a shooter. He can get it done on the backboard as well.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And they've gotten good looks, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Anderson. Oklahoma City trailer. Now Exum feeds it to Butler. Rebound by Dellavedova. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Sefolosha with it. Now Green defending. Sefolosha dishes to Dellavedova. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Ilyasova can't hit.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Green, the screen. Exum kicks to Butler. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Guys, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Here's Dellavedova. Corner shot. And it doesn't even draw iron. The Thunder shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Now, here's Exum. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Aflalo, no good.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Now, here is Sefolosha. Neal passes to Sefolosha. Just his first attempt. Neal's shot is off. The Thunder with the lead. And here's Exum. There's the pick. Dishes to Mahimi. Aflalo kicks to Green. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis. There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against you. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Cephalosha dishes to Dellavedova. Neal. Charlotte no good that time either. Exum passes to Green. Exum kicks to Aflalo. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Now, here's Exum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's the screen. Green, the screen. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Aflalo with another miss. Hornets trail by 6. Dellavedova kicks to Ibaka. Over to the wing. Passes it to Dellavedova. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well versed he is as a coach.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Brown comes in for Butler. Steph Curry's checked in for the Hornets.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Mahinmi's shot is good. And Clifford in his 3rd year now as a head coach, Greg. That experience you were just talking about. He has 29 years of coaching under his belt. And he's a Van Gundy disciple. Clark was on the coaching staff for both brothers. Yeah,
and he's been with a lot of teams, Kevin. 13 seasons as an assistant for the Lakers, Rockets, Magic, and Knicks.
That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Curry.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Bielitsa passes to Exum. That will count. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 6. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboard. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
Hornets trail by 6. They've got Ian Mahinmi. Bielitsa is out there with Brown. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Aflalo in the shooting guard position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Ilyasova. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Ilyasova's got his second bucket tonight.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And Bielitsa kicks to Mahinmi. Pass to Clarkson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. That's good. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Outside Curry. Ilyasova sets a screen for Curry. Miller outside. There's the dish to Ilyasova. Fades away. Another miss by Ilyasova.
And guys, how about Ilyasova last season shooting the basketball? Always a decent threat to score. His improvements in efficiency were amazing. He increased his field goal accuracy from 41 to 47% in only 1 year.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And we were talking about Ilyasova. There's a reason his field goal percentage went up last season. It wasn't necessarily better shooting. It was probably better shot selection.
And I think the scheme played to his strengths. Lots of ball movement, penetration, kicking out to open spot-up shooters. Ersan showed us that's his kind of game.
Hornets trail by 5. The pass to Curry. He dishes it to Ilyasova. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Ilyasova's got 6.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And a follow wide open. He shoots. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's his first foul.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Sanders checked in for Mahinmi. And it's Green and for Aaron Aflalo. And Curry, here we go. Dedmon kicks to Curry. That's short off the rim. The Thunder leading by 6. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Clarkson. Back to Green. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
Clarkson with the ball. He has 5. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And the Hornets making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And the 3 off target.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
It's to Dedmon. Curry against Green. Curry attacking. Down low. Puts up the baby hook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Exum's checked in. There's a good screen. The feed to Green. Sanders with a screen on Anderson. And Green gets it to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Curry. Here's Dellavedova. Guarded by Green. And here's Anderson from the arc. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Kicks to Sanders. It's Brown with the drive. Exum passes to Bialica. Screen by Sanders. Green dishes to Brown. From outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 10. Feeds to Curry. And taken away by Brown. Here's Exum. Finished off the break.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Curry kicks to Anderson. Back to Curry. It's Miller on the wing. He feeds it to Curry. High post try. He squares up and sinks it. Curry's got his first basket.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Screen by Sanders. Exum passes to Green. And the foul called on Larry Sanders. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Draymond Green comes in for Bialica. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Brown. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And for Gerald Green, another productive year last season coming off the bench. Though it was a smaller role, a small step back from the season before when he started over half the games for the Suns.
Well, there was a log jam in Phoenix at the wing position last season. He certainly matured, though, as he never complained about not starting, just went out and did his job.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Steph Curry's checked in for the Hornets. Here's Curry. He's got 6. Screen by Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Curry gets the bucket.
Tremendous feed there from Miller. Great awareness.
Now Exum. Screen by Sanders. Green with a screen on Curry. Exum kicks to Green. Clock at 6. That doesn't go either for Green.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
A nice shot by Anderson.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Green, the screen. Butler from outside. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 5 assists in the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Curry attacking. Out to Ibaka. This is to Curry. To the middle. Miller, the pass to Ibaka. Can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Screen by Sanders. Green dishes to Sanders. Exum with a wide open look. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Curry kicks to Curry. Butler with the steal. To the paint. Here's Green. And the rejection by Ibaka. And it's Curry at the elbow. Misses in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Green with a screen for Exum. The kick outside to Butler. A three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got 10 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Back to Curry. .131 left to play here in the second quarter. Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Now, here's Exum. D right on him. Green, no luck. Hornets trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Miller, no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Butler kicks to Exum. Pass to Green. There's the pick. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 7th assist here tonight. And Curry, here we go. Pass to Anderson. Here's Ibaka. And just miss after miss right now.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Green with a screen on Curry. 4 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Butler. Again, Oklahoma City.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
A dominating